Hello, you reality revisionists. This is the Roguerifler, and although I promised it last time, we are definitely preparing for war, and probably will do that this episode. Hopefully! So, previously, we got some Tier 4 units online, built a bunch of stacks. As you can see, we're kind of getting ready on our perimeter to engage in a large conflict, most likely with Secto, but possibly also with Sappho. And we made an absolute metric ton of Cosmite that came from clearing out our gold tier sector, but also running a ton of Cosmite translocator operations. So much so that for now we're on to energy siphon operations because, yeah, we need all those. So maybe we can target somebody else and take all their money and run. Let's go Cleopecia. Excellent. So that'll hopefully get us some working funds for our war. And I believe I also need a forest. Oh, we got the forest. Never mind. So we've got another super unit on the way. I could actually rush it. What's that? We could do that. 150 energy. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. We've got our original stack here. Now I'm wondering, can I put... Okay, so I can't put like the crushing roots mod on this. I don't think the integration is actually going to help too much. Maybe we could give like the stagger immunity. That'd be pretty big. We've got two pretty awesome units. We've got some super backliney units. We've got some armor shred. And we've got tons of shield shred. Might be a little imbalanced. Let's go back to producing some armor shred. And let's put a tanky unit here. So we've got tons of healing in this army actually. Maybe I want like a Pteranodon. So this one has vines, it has all the cool necessities, and I believe, do I have a giant? Thought I had a giant dinosaur incoming. I might have already, oh there it is. So let's send this guy over here. We've got a big dinosaur, we've got tons of healing. The dinosaur can get hooked up with what is it? He can get hooked up with lots of long-term healing. We've got some shield shred. I think we're gonna do double armor shred. And it'll be great. These guys are gonna come down here. We've got another stack. Might as well make this a bit more of like a tier 2 stack. Let's drop some of this stuff, and we've got potentially another stack online. We've got a oh, we don't have a biomancer, right? That's like we actually out of biomancers. This is producing another unit for its stack. Do I actually need to build a biomancer? We've got a couple of them over here. Could send this guy over here. So we get the biomancer over here. We got a double backline. We've got a tanky front line. We could bring out a Lancer. Let's do that. And then I'll need to fix up these armies. So what do we really need here? We've got triple Lancers. That's a little much, maybe. We can probably slide a Lancer from one army to the other. So we got two double Lancer armies. I think we want more links, if I can make them. So we've got another link over here, which is for this army. There's also some incoming units that I want to defend against. I can't rush it because I'm out of money. And we've got, I think I want the optimization set up, so that'll give us tons of energy. So let's move these guys into a counter-attacking position. And maybe we can rush this next turn. That's building up more energy stuff. I've got enough money to keep pumping out Pteranodons. And this looks like... Man, are we going to ever be able to fight these things? I'm wondering if it's worth it to grab that. Because then I have to clear this out. I think the play would be to do this military infrastructure and then grab that once the military infrastructure is done. Over here, we're just going to wait for getting another army, though I believe we should probably just move south because I need a link. I think I need a link. Maybe probably some tier 3 units. Maybe we could actually build some stuff here. Or instead of building an Arborian Queen, we could get like a Bombardon, because we have a ton of melee at this point. So I need a link here. We've got double melee. Kind of make this like an aggro build. And then if I put a Bombardon here, and a link here, that'd be great. These guys could declare war. Or I should say I could start a war. How much more time do I want to waste? So we've got 4 solid armies. We're going to figure out our 5th army pretty shortly. We're out of money. Yikes. That didn't actually save us any time. So this is coming down to build up an army. We'll have another army here. And potentially another stack coming up here very shortly. I wish I could just build another link, but I don't have the money, unfortunately. So we will wait another turn with all these units. These guys, this is trying to get another... Got Cosmic Amplification. I think I want Starship's maintenance bay. Advanced military engineering. And we'll probably go with a science upgrade. If I do all of this, and I keep pumping this full of colonists, we'll be able to crank out some really good units here. This is our food sector. Does it need to keep growing? Probably not. Let's share and sell excess. I think that's fine. This guy is waiting to become an army. Same thing here. I think we're waiting on this. And this is a double food sector that we just turned into production mode, which is fine. This is a standard... Yeah, okay, this is just an energy sector. We've got a control agency, we've got tons of that. Might as well let this grow a little bit. And up here we can annex another sector. If I grab this, I just feel like this army is going to come over and take it. So we're going to do the other upgrades first. See how the state of the world changes. So Secto lost out here. Trying to take over... what's his face? Ticticulux, that's right. So that pretty much means this entire... we can just push south and take all of his stuff, right? He's only got this. Whatever this is. And if I push south and take his territory, potentially I could grab this dwelling, which would be nice. But that also just kind of gives us a larger border to defend ourselves against. And, yeah, they're coming. Oh, these guys marched all the way up. This is a little frustrating because this is my only local army. I don't want to lose our settlement. Looks like we're actually pretty close to being able to... I think we'd have to run over here, and by extension we might lose another sector. This I can rush. Put in this army, so we've got this stack. Let's pretty much deal with these guys next turn. Actually, they should just come over and take all this stuff. That was kind of dumb. Frack. That's all I gotta say. I should have just gone back here. It's not the end of the world, but it was kind of a dumb mistake. I need another army down here. Pronto, and I don't have it. So, that sucks. You guys are coming down south. Grab that. We're looking at adding another tanky unit for this stack. And I think I want it to add another network link. So these guys can head down south here. Eventually, I guess. So basically this is building a new army. But I need to get units to the other front pretty pronto. Do I have a teleporter? I do. So that's kind of terrifying, but it looks like they're not really in range. So I should be able to get another stack there next turn. They demand, I will take all your energy. That's a-okay with me. And we're just going to keep pumping out anti-shield units because that's probably something we need to deal with. This army has double backline. We might actually need a Biomancer. Just kind of a scary thought. Let's build a Biomancer here. These guys can head over here to finish up their stack. Oh, we already had another Biomancer. Okay. Well, we still need a new Biomancer. They're just too good. And let's build more anti-shield. I might as well keep pumping out. They're just really squishy without like the defense mods. Oh no. So we've got AoE, not AoE stuff. We've got the potential to have cool AoE stuff. Which army is that in? It's these guys. So I could give these guys instead of shield shred. Well, they kind of need it, to be honest. If I find myself without a need for shield shred, I'll gladly do that. I think if we're gonna start taking over the Kirko, well, we'll see what this regenerative cloning is all about. It might be like a tier 3 animal unit, which would be kind of nice, but one can only hope. So these guys are pretty much ready to go to town. I kind of want to get rid of those invading armies before we go and declare war. Over here, yeah, they should be fine. We'll see if they attack us or they take our town. They were super smart, they go here, but see how that goes. We're waiting on another army here. Actually, we could send this army here. We could just send these units over here, basically. And this is another tier 2 production site. So let's but I believe there's a little bit of Cosmite reduction. I think I want to get this going first. Got forest upgrade and then bioengineering, and it'll be great. I've actually got energy, so I can spend it on more operations. I think we'll do a locate army, and I want to use that on Crustus. So let's see what we're up against. Oh, okay, so they're right there. that's pretty simple. We can grab vision. We've got 2 energy translocators coming in. Let's get another Cosmite set going. And is there anything I can rush? Now I could rush units if I really want to. I could also get this online, but I don't have the energy to do so. About this, it would cost 244 energy. I'm not interested in spending that much. Sandriel can build huntresses. I guess I thought it would be a little ridiculous because they won't have any buffs. They're just like, they're really easy to kill because they don't have any like production buffs. Same over here and over here. So I like how in this game I've been bottlenecked by energy, cosmite, and production at different points in time. I don't think I've ever felt like I've been bottlenecked by research in any of the games I've played. Maybe in like a smaller map where the game's over a shorter period of time. That might be an issue, but like right now we're almost through the tech trees. So I don't think research has ever been a bottleneck, but it's really neat to see that, you know, cosmite, energy, and production have kind of swung into different different balances at certain points. All right, well they took the battle with me like the dumb robots that they are. We should just be able to clean house here. Like there's like 0 DPS outside of this backline. Let's see if the AI can handle it. Oh, I just clicked manual. Never mind, we're going in. We're going in hot. So they attacked us, which means we get to move a little bit earlier. So now I have the central hex, which means I'm going to be absolutely Goomba stomped. So we're going to rush our units forward. Get in there to help out. Don't really care about defense because, you know, their units won't be able to shoot me, I don't believe, from that distance. The goal is just to get in range as fast as possible. Got a Lancer. Might actually be beneficial to hang out like right there. Okay. And I'm going to basically chill a little bit. We should actually check out what's going on with these guys. So they have shield strip, they have armor strip, they have flash module, they have all the pain and suffering. So thankfully we have tons of HP regen. I think we're gonna rotate over here. because that's where like most of their actual DPS is. I do also have I can run over here, get into cover, and then go into Overwatch. And maybe we can get a scan off. Really can't even get a scan from here. So I think we're going to rush these guys down as much as I can, because this is like a slow army. It's got these, it's got Justicars, which they can only do damage if they've sat still for a turn. And then they've got these melee units, which are kind of slow, and then they've got monitors. So there's not a whole lot there. So I think the play is just to ignore this stack on the right and go all in here. Oh yikes, that sucked. So, can we get in? Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's see, but can I blind them is the other thing. So, I think if I rush here, I can blind this. They resisted the blind, unfortunately. It looks like we're getting staggered. Still resisting the blind. Which is kind of bullshit. Now our hacker has compromise. Granted, a lot of our electric damage is pretty 20% hit chance. Yikes. Absolute yikes. Oh, come on, game. Oh, man. Yeah, he's probably totally dead. Unless I can, like, get forward and get a hack off, maybe. 65% chance. I have no other way to compromise. We just gotta hope it'll hurt. And it didn't. Can I now focus? Nope, still terrible hit chance. That really sucks. So, these guys do have Resurgence, but it's not really worth risking the hit chance. I don't think there's any way I save this guy. He's just going to get lit up by everything. I just misclicked and it sucked. We do have a couple of these like disruptive virus things, which can, you know, do a bunch of damage and chain. That was actually kind of loud, but you know, maybe we can get some shots here. I don't think it matters, that's the thing. We're going to back off with these guys because I don't want to take much damage. Same here, we're going to back off. Especially since this thing has like an upgrade on it. And I can move forward here. We're just going to... Oh wait, this thing can give stagger resist, right? I can't actually get into a position to give it to a better unit, but... Let's see how horrible this goes. Oh, we got crit. somehow the Biomancer isn't dead yet. Alright. Well, there's a chance. So, everybody's blinded, which absolutely sucks. But I can start getting melee in on these units to hopefully murder them horribly. Now I can't flank them, but I can get on most of them. This guy should probably focus on killing their range units, or their air units I should say. And I need to figure out what I want to do to save this guy. Now all my units, like so many of my units are blind, it's ridiculous. I also have tons of armor shred. That's getting killable. This guy's still blinded. This guy isn't. Okay, so that should be dead. I think these guys have their missiles next turn. Okay, they'll have one missile next turn. We could hide over here and get the regen and hopefully not die horribly. This guy pretty much needs to go into self-heal mode and probably needs a heal on top of it. So let's hunker down. This guy is injured. I could run forward and do a... Let's see if we can get some kills. That's a kill. Okay, that's pretty much guaranteed to die. And if we do like the reset state here, gets rid of the blind, so that means I should be able to just murder these things for breakfast. I don't know how you murder something for breakfast, but I just managed to do it. And what else is going on? I could go for the YOLO blind, but that would stagger my own unit and make it even harder to get away. I could get out in the open. Still no way to stagger it or blind it. We gotta do this. Resist at the blind! Oh, that sucks. The other option is... I should have done the photonic countermeasures. Anyway, so this guy's gonna die. He's not upgraded at all, so you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll keep telling ourselves that. You know, it was a you know, not a necessary casualty, but an expected casualty. And that's a-okay somehow. Don't want to stand there when the missile's going to come off cooldown. This guy might as well just go into defense mode. And she's like, hey, how you doing? I'm probably dead, aren't I? The answer is yes. Yes, you are. Yikes, they can do that level of damage. Okay, well, this thing took absolute stupid amounts of damage. It healed for like 45 HP, and then took another like 30. Anyway, this guy's dead. I should be able to come forward and kill this. And we should be able to just armor strip this thing and kill it horribly. With fire. Or miss everything. That works too. So they've got some melee tanks. Now granted, this guy will actually die if, you know, if I just leave him as is. This Justicar will get its missile next turn, so that's our focus. This guy is not blinded anymore, right? Yet he has absolutely horrible hit chances. I should be able to vomit at this guy. If I come up here, I have 56 HP. Can we... That's a 45 hit chance. Let's try focusing on this. Okay. And this needs to run the heck away and heal up. Both of them don't have their blind arrows. Do I have anybody with like a blind arrow effect? The answer is no. So let's try to do what we should have done last turn. So now the pig can run. He can eat our Biomancer. That's hilarious. That honestly might not be a bad idea. Actually, I'm going to back up a little bit. So that should be fine. This guy potentially comes over here and causes horrible issues. So I think we'll just shoot from range and miss everything. And we never scanned them. Okay, well, we could pretend like we're doing something useful this turn. These guys can heal up. And I don't believe I have any other phenomenal shots. So we'll stay back here. Next turn. Okay. That's lots of scary damage. So I could kill my own unit. Is there any way I could give it boatloads of HP? And I think the answer is no. Oh, they're both blind. I can just run. Wow. 10,000 IQ play right there. And I can focus fire. I can also do this, which isn't much better. 18 damage. Actually, what is that? 27 damage. We're gonna focus with armor strip first and miss everything because that's how we roll. Okay, that hit. Okay, so they're all dead. There's a Justicar here. I want to take care of this because it has more DPS. Okay, so that's pretty much gone. Does this have a missile next turn? Yes, it does, unfortunately. Can I stagger it? The answer is no. It's a mechanical unit. There's not really a whole lot left, so I'm just going to run my vulnerable unit away, and ideally it won't die. Anybody who's, could die from 2 missiles is we're going to get out. And this guy's blinded. Might as well take the pot shots. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. This guy's, for some reason, getting in my face. He's charging. I did not notice when this guy went down, but whoops. So I need to put another, send another army on over. Let's send these guys. That should be more than enough to defend. I need to get some more units. They all died horribly. Apparently these guys could have gotten another sector. Oh, that must have been, must have destroyed it. So let's grab this one. And I need a new Biomancer, which we can build here. Might as well make like... slightly more upgraded Biomancers. No. I can launch another Cosmite op against Cleopecia, because that way we can... Let's see, do I want... I'm about to go to war, so I don't think that's a good idea. We've taken care of one army, we're in position to take care of another. This is another major army, which we can kind of move up to the front. So we've got a good number of stacks here. I really need to get more armies over here. We do have 2 now, which is good. I think it's safe to, well, maybe it's not super safe to leave this like completely undefended. We do have another T-Rex. Let's bring that back here. Building a Biomancer. Let's get a network link chief. Could also give it a incapacitate Daemon Shell. And maybe a compromise module. What if we just decked it out? And I think over here, I'm trying to build up an army. So we've got tier 3, we've got another unit to come in and support this. I need more places building like lower tier stuff like over here. I guess we could get another Pteranodon. Or we could drop the Biomancer and get another Arborian Queen. These are just so good. So let's do that. I'm gonna wait a turn here. They just... oh yeah, they just destroy it. What jerk bags. But I can't defend it this turn. They're destroying the Desolation Zone. It's not the end of the world. Or maybe it is. I think I was supposed to build an optimization center there, but I never did, because I'm the best. And this army is waiting to teleport next turn. We can build another laser dino. And we can prep, let's see. Let's get another locate army. So we'll be able to deal with them next turn. Once we're done with that, we'll declare war and kick things off. I probably should see what Sappho's up to, because she has the most territory, I think, by far. What are they fighting? Oh, gosh. It's literally everything. Like, if we go against Crustus, is there... yeah, we should declare war on Crustus and just sweep down south. That's what we should do, because this is the last of Crustus's army. Crustus's final stand! And they won, but, you know, took some casualties. we're gonna fight this. Since it's low risk for the other guy, what you talking about? Alright. The Forgotten have come to claim all our souls and eat our bodies, because that's what they do in life. We have one shield shred unit, so this will be quite interesting. Do have some melee, so it's not the end of the world. But we kind of want to get in quick against their units. They don't have any AoE right now because they don't have any essence, so I can run forward. And my hero can absolutely murder them. So, in general, we're going to just rush the stack at these guys before they get essence, become terrifying. And really over here, there's just a tier 4 unit. Now, I might say you're like, a tier 4 unit? That sounds terrifying. It kind of is, but with a tier 4 unit without support is pretty trash. Like, your tier 1 units do like 60% of their damage output. So they really depend on like other support abilities. Now we're gonna kind of get behind cover and back up a little bit. There's no reason to take the incoming armies to the face straight from the get-go. I don't think they're gonna get into range. I could get a scan off. I have to be all the way up front. Let's not do that. Okay. So, they don't have any essence that I know about. Now, I think they're all mindless. Are you mindless? You're actually not mindless. So I could try running over and panicking a bunch of them. Okay, that's a big deal. Which means I can run over and do a little bit of that and start running up with our melee. I want to scan the golem. And our hacker can probably scan. Can scan from back here, but we're not in cover, which makes things a little dangerous. Just a bit. So we're just going to move up. Again, they don't have any AoE at the moment. So I might as well go for the blind. What does this guy have? That's definitely not what I tried to click on. Eater of the Dead has some armor and shields. Is he a flying unit? He's not flying, is he? He's floating, right? Yeah, he's floating. Okay. Looked like he was flying for a moment, and I got scared. I think we're fine here. Let's just go on Overwatch. Okay, so that guy just literally retreated. Okay. Oh. Where'd my flying unit go? Oh, it's in him. I was like, where? Oh, it's under him. That's awkward. That's really awkward. So I can just attack this guy, eat the hit, so that way my range unit can get out. I was like, where did he go? Where are... Okay, so this is our shred. So let's try to get this. Okay, that's -3 armor. This should be... It doesn't have any armor shred, that's fine. Don't have great hit chance, which is unfortunate. I could run in and shoot this thing. Okay, this guy took a lot of damage, but I don't really care a whole lot about him. Though he did get staggered, which keeps him from doing great, doing other things. Now, can I burn through this guy? 40% hit chances. Really not great. Can I disable him? It's probably a really awful chance. He's immune. Alright. I could use a Biomancer to scan him to get rid of 2 more resistance. Okay, so I think we killed him. Which basically just gets these guys. I think I can just stagger them. So now they can only get in on this guy, and I can just back up a space. And we're fine, right? Yeah. I might as well run over here and do the big heal. Okay, so we handled 1 tier 4 unit over there. What's the play? So why does this guy have this big effect on him? He's eliminated. I guess that's what that means. So I can just eliminate the golems. I could also focus on these units. I think I want to go for the guaranteed kills, and hopefully that means that my bigger units don't die horribly. I don't have a great way to stagger them. Let's see, they could do 14 damage plus an atrophic penance, which would kind of suck. I think I can cleanse it. There we go. And we're just gonna stay here. I think that makes sense. Hopefully nothing dies. Okay, so this guy almost died horribly, but that's the key word. And I think we just melt these things. Do I have a blind? I do. I also potentially can disable. Okay. Well, I staggered him. And we've got the blind, so I can hit him, or I can just run away. Brave Sir Robin is going to do what Brave Sir Robin does best. And I think we just keep shooting him. Oh, there's these guys, and you're like, oh no! Oh wait, I can't bind them. Oh, there goes that plan. I think they explode though, right? So he has the blight infection, so why don't we back up a step with both these units and detonate. Okay, so that takes care of this. There's just a Serpian who's now blind. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, we almost weren't fine. That was a little terrifying. So he exploded, and the Serpian's like, no! Let me live! I've been trapped. Oh my gosh, we missed all that. That's kind of sad. There we go. So we should just be able to auto this and not die horribly. Thank you very much. Send our other army across. And we lost a sector, which honestly sucks. But it's fine. So these guys need to wait up. I can upgrade these guys. This pig has never been upgraded. Let's make him the super pig. And this guy has everything he needs in life. We can make this guy into another super pig. Okay, so we've got a decent army here. We've got a decent army here. I want to declare war because there's literally nothing left of these two places. I should probably locate armies on Sappho, even though we might fail. So let's see if we can get this. It failed, but it wasn't detected. Alright. So let's do that. And we should just march south with whatever we got. So let's declare war. Yeah. Boom. And we should also declare war on you. So now we have all the energy income in the world. So let's just march south. Right, there's no way. I could rush this for 250 energy. Why don't we just do that? Give ourselves all the stacks. These guys are waiting a turn. So I'll have this army march south. This army is going to march south, straight south. We're going to go after Quixer or whatever. Gives us Cosmite. This army will probably go after this city. I need another army over here, which I do have. But I need to continue transferring armies to that front. So we're going to send these guys over. I think I also want to march south with these guys. Do not want to explore. And, man, I'd like to know what they have over here. I think fighting on 3 fronts is a little crazy, even for myself. So let's just keep pumping up the armies. We've got tank, we've got a biomancer. So let's grab a lancer. We're getting a. We also have a T-Rex. So maybe the T-Rex goes in this army. Right, it's still got the integration. So that means this guy is ready to just run over here. And this can be a new army. Got another T-Rex in the works. I don't have the energy to rush it. Everything is somehow producing. Except all this stuff. Now, do these things actually have defenses? They do. We can upgrade the defenses here. Actually, we're going to be rebuilding the sector that was destroyed previously. And this got a new sector. I could go double food. Or we could get another teleporter relay. Let's do this. Dismantle that next. And we'll put a export center here. Actually, right, this is going to go into a separate army. Let's see. All these guys are ready to go. We'll annex this now. Another, like, food setup. Let's got like the innovation level at 5, right? So these guys come out with 52 HP. Still pretty defenseless. Let's build them because I need them. And everybody's happy. So we declared war. Been promising to do it for 3 episodes or so, and we finally did it. How are we doing on the end game? 13 more sectors. So once I push south, we're gonna probably crush these 2 guys. Sappho's gonna really murder us unless I have like some armies. So I really want these 2 stacks and probably one up here. But these 2 stacks can move south. These guys are gonna just run this way. I think instead of using the teleporter, I'm just gonna move them down over here. Oh no. That's my insurance plan. These guys have an unexploited sector. I think they were an energy sector. Are we exporting food here? We are. Was it energy or was it food? It definitely was energy. So let's do energy, and then let's dismantle and make that an export center. Okay, so this has 810. So we're probably going to lose that. We'll see. I think we just want optimization control. And I want to start pumping up the energy. Military-wide, I think I can just take this. We'll take it next turn. But yeah, their armies are not really in a position to do anything. It could actually clear the large anomalous site over here, which would be a pretty big reward. But I don't know if that's the time. We're pretty much pushing the end game right now. So let's get our teleporter up and operational, which will make things easier. We'll keep that army in reserve. We've got a new stack. I can just rush this. So we've got Bombardon, we've got heals, we've got heal resets. I think this is actually kind of excessive. So let's grab some Huntresses. Bring this one over and that'll flush out that army. Send this guy back up. And let's put out some more Bombardons, some more units that have just general cosmite costs. And let's see, this is going to be Disabler. Got another Angry Dinosaur. So we're actually chewing through our energy and our cosmite pretty quickly. So I think we have the production that we need. I want to scan for more armies. I could do Cleopecia, Sappho. I really need to know what Sappho's up to. It was successful. Okay. So let's see what we're up against. Sappho is deployed and fighting Cleopecia. So that's kind of the dangerous. Cleopecia, I don't know how, she's got this big army on her doorstep, and if she falls, Sappho's going to have all this territory, but she doesn't have anything defending this front. I could just declare war, which would be hilarious. There's nothing to defend. There's nothing to defend at all over here. Do we go crazy? I think we go nuts. Like, there's literally nothing here. If I come in, I take their capital, and they move their leader in, they're out, and I can just claim all this territory. So let's play with fire. So we are max at war. And we'll be able to push up this way. This army is going to march on their capital. Okay, and these guys are just going straight south. Straight into Bugland. I think these guys are going south as well. Oh, I still mess up our unit cohesion all the time. Thankfully, no armies to really punish me for being an idiot. So, yeah, we're just going to keep these guys. Where do I want to keep them? Probably over here. Kind of clear off the teleporter. And be our reserve army. So I have another Cosmite targeter. I think we're going to crash hard on Cosmite. So let's get this rolling and hopefully, hopefully get that set up next turn. We've got an army building. We've got another, so this is 2 stacks almost ready to go. And in terms of military research, there's not really a whole lot for us. We could do the plasma weaponry. Disintegrate tier 1, tier 2 units. Just because we're not really up against a ton of mechanical stuff, I've been sort of reluctant to get the avatar. I just don't know if it's worth it because we're up against mostly like biological races. Might as well unlock it, see what we can do with it, but this is where if we had invaded the what is it, the Kirko earlier, we'd have a couple more options. So Vendwin is going to be another tier 3 production site. I'm not going to rush that because obviously that would cost a bunch. I can potentially talk to the growth and maybe get... Ooh, we could get Sprouting Infestation. I don't know if this is that great, to be honest. I think I just want Soldier Bees out the wazoo. And I want to convert these to Ionic, Healing... Ionic Healing Superbugs, basically. So we can send, do I want 2 of them? I think I just want 1 of them per stack, so this guy's going to come back. And over here, we've got a full set. We've got a Cosmite Amplification Lab, so let's just keep pumping out units. We've got bioengineering. We can grab another sector. This has energy and production, so let's grab that. Secto and Nicole declared peace. Rutro, but all their armies are gone. Alright, there's nothing left. So we're just going to sweep in and clear up the remains. And the great cleansing has begun! So, I've spent, what was it, like 7 Let's Plays doing nothing with covert ops, and now I find out they're broken. Or at least they're crazy good. You know, just you get everybody's energy, you get everyone's cosmite, and yeah, and then you get total casus belli against everybody, so we're at like, I think we're at like a 30% unit reduction. So I'm gonna fight this and try to kill these things. Even if it costs pretty much all my tactical operation points. Oh, that's a pretty cool map. Here I was under the impression there were no maps. So, we're up against the Behemoth. They've got damage reflection, they've got anti-shield, they've got kinetic reduction, and we've got a submarine that can deploy little bombs. Okay, so doesn't look too bad. What are my units? I've got orcas that spit on people. I can submerge. Problem is all these guys have like kinetic resistant armor, so I think the status effects they have are pretty terrible. Target unit gains shield dome for 2 turns, granting it and any friendly adjacent units +3 shields for the duration. I can call other units to fight. So let's do that. There's no reason for us to push the offensive. Okay, so what's our tactical ops? I can't summon healing. None of my units are integrated, so most of the stuff is garbage. However, we do have the disruption virus, which can compromise units. So I think that might be the play. And we got an octo whale. It's like a regular whale, except there's 8 of them bolted together. Just all my abilities have these like kinetic status effects, which is unfortunate. So if this guy is a melee unit, we can move forward with our... Oh, I can even take cover. Let's get everybody submerged and ready to do horrible things. Do I have anything I could use on these guys to make their lives worse? Let's do this first. Chemical maceration. And wait, do they even have AoE? My railgun. They have a torpedo that they can launch. They have a nanite heal. Okay, so they do have one ship that has an AoE shell. Not a whole lot. Okay, so we should be able to absolutely slaughter some of them. I think that's a 45 hit chance. What's our range shot? I could also fly by and do this. I think I want to try killing this thing first. Okay, and then we're going to go forward with our disposable. And, oh, I can only do that at close range. Okay. Let's go in and get their smoke cloud. I can hinder this one. This guy engaged in melee. Okay, so that's actually a bug. So I need to modify the water movement units. Okay. Well, there's another version of, you know, the melee buff mod on the way, I guess. Don't have any shots here. I might as well stay here. Oh, yikes. Alright. Well, should be fine. Oh. That's definitely not fine. That is disgusting. 26% blind chance, I can't hinder it. And I got the melee. Alright. Well, I learned something valuable. So, we're at war with everybody. We're invading. This is a triple front war, which is strategic stupidity. But what else do you come to expect at this channel? Oh man. So I'll catch you guys next time as we take a bunch of free real estate and then potentially see what happens when, you know, you try invading 3 enemies at the same time. Catch you next time.